Okay, we're out here at the hives this morning, gonna do a check on them. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but this is just my third year with bees, so I still consider myself a novice. And I don't know if I just had some beginner's luck or what, but the first 2 seasons I had bees went really well. I got quite a bit of honey, more than I expected for my first season. I was able to overwinter them successfully. And the second season, I got even more honey because the hive had been built up and survived the winter and came through it pretty strong. So I was feeling pretty good about myself, thinking, oh, this isn't too hard. And then I lost that hive over the following winter. And I've started with 2 new hives this spring, thinking, well, I did so well with one hive, why don't I get 2 this time? Well, these 2 hives seem to be struggling a bit more than when I got my original one. So maybe there's more to beekeeping than what I understand quite yet. So we're still kind of learning as we go, and I'm going to take you along into the hives today and see how they're doing. We're just going to check to see if they might need another box on top, if they've gotten their boxes here filled and we need to add another one. So let's hope, because more boxes will mean more honey. So let's give it a go and see what we find inside. This is looking promising. Since the last time I've looked in here, there seems to be a lot more activity and more bees. Definitely a bigger colony, which is great. It means there's a queen in here and she's continuing to lay. They've started to build out this frame with wax, at least on this side. There's quite a few bees on it. Oh, wow, this frame looks great. This side is pretty built out with wax, but the other side, if I can turn it around here, they've gotten full of honey and it's all capped. It looks beautiful. That is a great frame. Now there are 10 frames in this box, and the rule of thumb, as I've been told, is that once it's about 75 to 80% full of honey is when you add another box. Now I can see there's about 3 frames that are still empty, which means there's about 7 frames full, so we're really close. I could probably get away with putting another box on this today, which I'm going to go ahead and do. Everything is looking so much better than the last time I peeked in here, so I'm just thrilled with how this is looking. Now these 2, I haven't even put these are both brood boxes. These are boxes I won't harvest this fall. These are for them to overwinter with, so I'm glad they're getting them filled up. But I'm going to go ahead and add another box. As they start to fill that box, that'll be what I'll harvest if they get any in there yet before this fall comes. But I'm glad that they're at least filling these so that they'll have plenty of food storage for overwinter and hopefully have a successful winter. Let's peek into this hive. Now this hive, you can see, already has a honey super on it. Perhaps we'll add a second one. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like right now. Okay, there's a lot of bee activity in this one as well. It looks like the colony has gotten bigger, which is good. Second one in. It's looking pretty good. It's nearly filled with honey and they're starting to cap it. So that's great. That's on this side. This other side, they've built the wax out and they're starting to fill some of them with honey. So that's good. We're getting there. I'll have some to harvest this fall, so that's great. This is a pretty good looking frame. On this side, it's pretty filled with honey and almost completely capped. They're working on it. 3/4 of the way capped, I'd say. And then this other side, It's pretty much completely capped. We're still working on a little corner there and there, but once it's capped, you know that that's great honey to harvest. It's ready to go. It's the right, has the right moisture content, and it's going to be great honey to harvest this fall. Now, just peeking down in this box, I can see that there's a good 5 frames, 4.5 at least, that haven't been filled at all yet. So there's still plenty of space in this box. I probably don't need to put another box on quite yet. We'll give them a couple more weeks and take a peek again and see how they're doing, and hopefully at that time we can add another box. But for now, we'll just close this back up and let them keep working. I'm gonna go ahead and add another box to this one. I'm gonna go get it prepared, and then I'll come back out and just put it right on top. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, we're back. We're gonna get this box put on and hopefully encourage the bees to continue to produce honey. So here we go. And I'm glad that I got this done early this morning because it's shaping up to be a hot one today. And this suit is hotter than you'd think. All right, I'm excited about this box. This is a used box from years past, so there's a lot of wax already built up on it. And hopefully they'll like that, and that will give them a head start on this. We will see. We'll keep an eye on them and hope they start working their way up into this box so that I will get at least a little honey to harvest this season out of this hive. We'll see. Just subscribe and stay tuned, and we'll see what kind of harvest we get later this season. Okay, these girls are getting a bit annoyed with me at this point, so I'm gonna get out of here. Have a great day.